While 99% of drone pilots are fighting over $300 real estate gigs, there's an elite tier making six figures. Flying for Netflix productions, inspecting nuclear power plants, operating in war zones. These aren't jobs you find on Indeed. You can't apply through LinkedIn. And your Part 107 certificate? That's just the price of admission. In the next 10 minutes, I'm revealing the 5 elite drone careers that only the top 1% ever access. What they actually pay, the real qualifications nobody talks about, and the exact path to break in while everyone else stays stuck in the amateur leagues. Let's start with what these elite jobs actually are, because most pilots have no idea they exist. Elite Job 1, Cinematic FPV for major productions. We're not talking about wedding videos, we're talking about Marvel movies, Netflix series, Super Bowl, commercials. These pilots fly custom-built FPV drones through impossible shots that traditional cameras can't achieve. Day rate, $2,000 to $8,000. Top pilots work 200 days per year. Annual income, $400,000 to $1.6 million. The barrier, only about 50 pilots globally are working at this level. You need world-class FPV skills, film industry connections, and the ability to nail complex shots in one take with millions of dollars riding on it. Elite Job 2, Nuclear and Critical Infrastructure Inspection, nuclear power plants, offshore oil platforms, high-voltage transmission lines, chemical refineries. These are facilities where human inspection is extremely dangerous and shutdowns cost millions per day. Project rate, $15,000 to $100,000 per inspection. These pilots typically handle 30 to 50 projects annually. Annual income, $450,000 to $5 million for specialized teams. The barrier requires extensive safety certifications, security clearances, specialized thermal and radiological sensors, and the ability to work in hazardous environments. One mistake could cause catastrophic consequences. Elite Job 3, Military and Defense Operations, ISR operations, tactical reconnaissance, specialized payload delivery, training exercises. These pilots work directly with military units or defense contractors on classified missions. Annual salary, $120,000 to $250,000 plus benefits and clearances. Contractors can make significantly more. The barrier, military background preferred. Top secret clearance required. Extensive vetting process. Must handle high-pressure situations where lives are at stake. Elite Job 4, Scientific Research and Data Collection, Atmospheric Research at Extreme Altitudes, Wildlife Tracking in Remote Locations, Volcanic Monitoring, Glacier Surveying, Disaster Response Documentation. These pilots work with universities, research, institutions, and government agencies. Project rate, $8,000 to $40,000 per mission. Top research pilots work on 15 to 30 projects annually. Annual income, $120,000 to $1,200,000. The barrier requires understanding of scientific methodology, ability to work in extreme environments, specialized sensor operation, and often advanced degrees in related fields. Elite Job 5, Specialized Industrial Operations. We're talking about operations with massive drones carrying heavy payloads, precision agriculture across thousands of acres, mining site surveys requiring centimeter accuracy, telecommunications infrastructure, deployment, contract value, $20,000 to $300,000 per project. Elite operators handle 10 to 20 major projects annually. Annual income, $200,000 to $6 million for established operations. The barrier requires heavy lift drone expertise, advanced surveying knowledge, often pilots licenses for manned aircraft, and the ability to manage complex projects with multiple stakeholders. Notice the pattern? These aren't photography jobs. They're technical operations where precision, expertise, and stakes are all extremely high. Here's the brutal truth about breaking into elite drone careers. Part 107 is meaningless at this level. It's like showing up to a Formula One tryout with a driver's license. Let me break down what elite operators actually have that you probably don't. For cinematic FPV, custom drone building expertise, understanding of cinema cameras and lenses, gimbal integration knowledge, real-time video transmission systems, plus years of FPV racing or freestyle experience. For nuclear inspection, radiation safety certification, hazmat training, confined space entry, credentials. Thermal imaging level 2 certification often requires engineering background. For military work, secret or top secret clearance, which takes 6 to 18 months to obtain. Combat, experience or equivalent. Understanding of tactical communications. Weapons systems knowledge for more armed platforms. For scientific research, advanced degrees often required. Understanding of data collection protocols. Experience with specialized sensors like LiDAR, multispectral, or hyperspectral cameras. Publication, record helps. For industrial operations, commercial pilot license for manned aircraft. Surveying certifications, heavy. Equipment operation experience, project management credentials. But here's what really separates the elite from everyone else. Software expertise, Pix4D, drone deploy, and Metashape for photogrammetry. AutoCAD, Civil 3D for surveying projects. Thermal analysis software for inspection work. Custom flight planning and mission management systems. The pilots landing elite jobs can deliver processed analysis-ready data, not just raw footage. Elite drone jobs happen in conditions that would make most pilots quit. Flying in 60-mile-per-hour winds on an offshore platform, operating at 14,000 feet altitude, in sub-zero temperatures, making split-second decisions with a film crew of 200 people waiting, maintaining composure during equipment failures with millions of dollars at stake. These aren't things you can certify. They're things you prove through experience. Here's the part nobody wants to admit. The biggest barrier to elite drone jobs isn't qualifications, it's access. These jobs don't get posted publicly. There's no application process. You can't just send a resume. Elite drone work operates on referrals and reputation. Someone who already works at this level vouches for you, or a production company that worked with you on smaller projects brings you up to bigger ones, or a research institution that knows your work brings you onto their team. Here's how it actually happens. The FPV pilot flying for Marvel, he started by flying for local production companies for $500 per day, built a reputation for reliability, got recommended to bigger productions, spent 5 years climbing the ladder. The nuclear inspection pilot started as an electrical engineer at a power plant, got his Part 107 as a side. Interest, proposed using drones to improve inspection processes, built the program internally, then spun it into an independent consulting business. The military contractor, prior military with drone experience in combat zones, leveraged clearances and connections from service into defense contractor work after separation. The pattern? None of them started by applying for the elite job. They all built their way up from adjacent positions. So here's the actual path to elite drone careers, because waiting to be discovered isn't a strategy. Step 1. Choose your elite target. Don't try to be qualified for everything. Pick one elite path. Study everything about that specific niche. Who are the major players? What projects are they working on? What skills are actually valued? Step 2. Build adjacent experience. You can't jump directly to elite work. You need to work in related fields first. Want cinematic FPV? Start with local commercial video production, music videos, car commercials, corporate videos. Build your reel and your reputation. Want inspection work? Start with basic commercial inspections, roofs, solar panels, cell towers. Learn the inspection methodology and reporting standards. Want research work? Volunteer with local universities. Offer your drone services for their research. Projects co-author papers. Build academic credibility. The timeline is 2 to 5 years of adjacent work before you get opportunities at the elite level. That's the reality. Step 3. Invest in specialized skills. While you're building adjacent experience, acquire the specialized skills that elite operators have. Take advanced training courses. Get specialized certifications, learn the software, build custom equipment, develop capabilities that 99% of pilots don't have. Step 4, document everything. Elite opportunities come from proven capability. You need a portfolio that demonstrates you can handle high-stakes situations. Every project you complete, document it professionally. Create case studies, show problem solving, demonstrate results. Your portfolio is your proof of capability. Step 5, network strategically. Go where elite operators are. Commercial UAV Expo, Interdrone, AUVSI conferences, film industry. Events if you're targeting cinematic work. Energy industry conferences for inspection work. Don't go to network. Go to learn and contribute. Relationships built on value lead to opportunities. Here are the milestones that indicate you're on the path to elite work. Milestone 1, you're getting referrals without marketing. People are recommending you because of your work quality. Milestone 2, you're turning down work. You have more opportunities than capacity. Milestone 3, clients are coming to you with unique problems. They're not asking for commodity services. They're asking you to solve challenges no one else can. Milestone 4, you're being asked to bid on projects that scare you. The scope is bigger, the stakes are higher, and you're stretching your capabilities. When you hit these milestones, you're entering the elite tier. Let me be brutally honest about elite drone careers. Most pilots will never get there. Not because they can't, because they won't pay the price. The price is years of working in adjacent fields for less money than you could make doing easier work. The price is investing thousands of dollars in specialized training and equipment before you see returns. The price is taking on projects that terrify you and deliver anyway. I know dozens of pilots who talked about wanting elite careers. They lasted 6 months. The work was too hard. The pay during the building phase wasn't high enough. The rejection was too frequent. The pilots who make it to the elite tier, they're the ones who kept going when everyone else quit. They're not more talented. They're more committed. If you're expecting to go from buying your first drone to flying for Marvel in 12 months, you're delusional. That's not how this works. But if you're willing to spend 2 to 5 years systematically building skills, experience, and relationships in a chosen niche, then yes, elite drone careers are absolutely achievable. The question isn't whether you're qualified now. The question is whether you're willing to become qualified over time. Look, 99% of drone pilots will spend their careers doing basic work for basic pay, and that's fine. Not everyone needs to be in the elite tier, but if you're watching this video, you're probably not satisfied with basic. You want to know if you can break into the top 1%. The answer is yes, but it requires a level of commitment that most pilots aren't willing to give. If you're serious about building an elite drone career, the Drone Business Launch Pack includes the complete progression roadmap. How to identify your elite target niche, how to build adjacent experience, how to acquire specialized skills, and how to network your way into opportunities that aren't publicly available. Link is in the description. Drop a comment. Which elite drone career are you targeting? Or are you building something different? Let me know. If this video showed you what's possible beyond basic drone work, hit that like button. Subscribe because next week I'm breaking down the exact equipment setups elite operators use. The top 1% isn't reserved for special people. It's reserved for committed people. Are you one of them?